guys, Ashley here with My Healthy Soap. Today I'm going to teach you how to make this beautiful bar of soap. This is a blend of coconut oil, shea butter, olive oil, and castor oil. And it is topped with sea salt. I used tea tree and spearmint to scent it. And let's get into it. Here are the ingredients I'm using for this soap. The recipe will be in the description, but let's talk about each oil and why I used it. So olive oil is very moisturizing. I used coconut oil. Coconut oil is the best oil for producing a lather in soap. It also makes the bars very hard. Castor oil is a humectant. It helps retain and attract moisture to the skin. Lastly, shea butter has a lot of unsaponifiables in it. This means it's an amazing superfat for the soap. You guys, you can't get more moisturizing than this bar of soap. I've been asked a few times, what is the best place to buy your oils from? I buy my coconut oil from Costco. They have the best price I've been able to find. I'm not yet in a position where I can buy whole drums of oil, so Costco is the best for the jars of coconut oil. Costco also has awesome prices on olive oil. I always recommend going to Costco or Sam's Club for your oils, especially if you are just making soap for your family and friends. I order my shea butter from Bulk Apothecary. I actually order quite a few different soap making supplies from them right now. Like my essential oils, for instance. I used a spearmint and a tea tree essential oil for this soap, and that's where I got it, Bulk Apothecary. I'm weighing out my water for my lye water solution. I use filtered water out of my Alexa Pure. You could also use distilled water. Just don't use tap water. It can react poorly in your soap. I'm taking my water solution outside to add the lye. This is because it can create some fumes, so you want it to be well ventilated. Let's talk about lye safety. Lye has a pH of 14. You need to be careful working with lye. Always wear your safety goggles. If you get it in your eyes, you can go blind. Keep children and animals away when working with lye. Do not leave your lye in a spot where someone may think it's drinking water. Be cautious working with lye, you guys. Now I'm going to wait a couple hours for my lye water solution and my oils to cool down. You want it between 90 to 100 degrees. This will keep it from cracking when it's in the mold. Keep your lye covered while it cools. I just throw a towel over it. Now I'm adding in my colorant. I'm adding natural indigo powder. I'm just using what I have left. Now I'm mixing it to disperse the colorant in the oils. Now I'm going to add my lye to my oils. Then I'm going to blend it until it reaches trace. Trace just means that it begins to thicken up. Once it has started to thicken up a bit, I'm going to add my spearmint and my tea tree essential oil. And then I'm going to blend it to disperse those all around the soap batter. Now I'm going to add my soap to its mold. Once it is in the mold, I'm going to wait about 10 to 15 minutes to begin texturizing the soap. There is a sweet spot when it comes to texturizing soap and adding toppings to the soap. You don't want the soap to be too firm because then you can't texturize it. But you also don't want it to be too liquidy because it won't hold its shape. The timing of when your soap is going to start to firm up can change based off what essential oils you're using and what the temperature of your soap is. One way you can test to see if your soap is ready for this is to begin texturizing, and if it doesn't seem to hold its shape well, you can just give your mold a few light taps against a surface so that it'll flatten back out. I use coarse sea salt to top this soap. It just gives an aesthetic effect, and I really prefer working with salts over botanicals. 24 hours later, I am now unmolding and cutting my soap. I'm cutting it on the side of the loaf specifically so that the salt doesn't scratch the sides of the soap. This bar is going to need a minimum cure time of 3 weeks before use. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll keep putting out more recipes. And always remember, you can buy this soap from me and the link will be in the description.